Okay, we are live today now. Yeah, we are here today. So first of all, here today we are going to be talking about introduction to forex, introduction to forex or basics, introduction and basics. Yeah, I see the same thing. So let's move. I already have the notes here already. So just follow me. I'll be showing you guys examples. So just pay attention. Okay, forex simply means foreign exchange. It's a market where transactions of currencies are done. Transactions made is more than 14 trillion per day. Forex market is always open 24 hours per day. Yes. Forex market is a market whereby you have a lot of currency transactions going on and on with the big banks, the Bank of Spain, Bank of Canada, the Wells Fargo, the big boys, big banks. Just think about it. So they are the ones that deal with this foreign exchange, whatever. But in the olden days, banks were the only ones that were allowed to trade. But now we have the brokers that allow us to trade. You understand? We only have the brokers now that allow us to trade, so that we'll be able to trade the way the big banks do. So this market says on this market, currencies are either bought or sold. Yeah, it's either you buy or you sell. Because in the market, what do you always do in a market? You buy and sell. During the olden days, banks, I told you that. So what is a broker? Yeah, a broker is a company that allows us to trade and enter the market, trade and withdraw, allows us to deposit and withdraw. Yes, I said that earlier too. A broker is the one that connects us to the forex market, allows us to be able to trade, make profits and then withdraw. Also, know that forex is risky, and don't invest the money you cannot afford to lose. Don't forget that when you deposit, you can also lose money. Yeah. So there are different brokers. We have Ugosway, Tifia, Binary, Just Forex. There are lots, crazy amount of brokers. We have more than 1,000 brokers. So in these markets, while trading, we need to know some terms. Okay, yeah. Now that you've known about Forex, you've known the people that control it, which are the big boys, the banks. And we've known the brokers. They're the ones that allow us to trade. Then, what is a currency pair? What is a currency pair? A currency pair is what we trade. Okay, I'm back now. What is a currency pair? A currency pair is what we trade in exchange for another currency to make money. Example, Euro USD, GBP USD, and so on. I'll show you an example now. And spread. Spread is the gap between the bid and ask price of an asset. What about lot size? Yeah, while trading, we need to consider the fact that we are trading money for money. Now, lot size is a little portion of our capital that we're using to trade. So the higher the lot size, the higher the profits or loss. The lower the lot size, the lower the profits or loss. So let me move to my MT4 now and explain these three. I'll explain currency pair, I'll explain spread, and I'll explain lot size. Yeah, so this is the MetaTrader. This is the MetaTrader 4. This is MetaTrader 4. You have your currency pairs here. You press this plus button to add, then you press FX major, you tap on it, then to show you it will add the pairs. You can see USD CHF, GBP. So these are the currency pairs we use. These are the currency pairs. Yeah, Euro USD is a currency pair. You know what is a pair? A pair is like something that is double. A pair of socks, is always two. A pair of whatever is always two. So currency pairs too is always two. Euro and USD and JPY, AUD and CAD. So AUD is Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. Euro, JPY. I shouldn't be telling you the full meaning of the currencies again. So you can just check that up on Google. Okay, so that is what currency pair. Now the next one says spread. You can see the spread is already written here. So it's really it's not really a very important aspect. But as a newbie, you need to know the meaning of spread. So I'll show you the spread now. So you click on the currency pair, you press open charts. You click on open charts. So you can see this blue line and red line. That's the spread. This blue line and the red line. You see, that's the spread. The bigger the spread, the lower chances of making profits. Yeah, when the spread is very big, for example, maybe the spread is as big as from here. Let me use another color, sorry. If the spread is as big as from here to here, you should know that is you make little money. As you trade, as you move on in trading, you will know the advantage and disadvantage of spread. I won't be the one to tell you that. There are some things you will notice by yourself when you start trading. Okay, now the next one says lot size. Open charts. Now this is USD Don't mind all these blue lines. These ones are called indicators. Yeah, they are special indicators that I always use, but that's not why we are here. So the next one says lot size. Now this is the MetaTrader, and once you want to place a trade, or you want to buy or sell, yeah, when you want to buy or sell, now when you are buying, it means you are expecting these candles to keep moving up, and when you are selling, you are expecting them to keep coming down. So before you buy, I believe you should have started using this application by yourself. You should be able to know the functions of this that we have here. You should be able to know the function. So this is the last one we're going to press here. Down that looks like a book to plus that has plus on it. You click on it. So this is where you can buy or sell. If you want to buy, you click buy. If you want to sell, you click sell. Now this place here is what is the lot size. You can see we have 0.01. Yeah, the smallest lot size is 0.01. Smallest lot size is 0.01. You can increase it by adding it using your keyboard. 0.02, 0.03. You can, there's also plus button here. So, and the definition said the higher the lot size, the higher the profit or loss. The lower the lot size, the lower the profit or loss. Now let's take an example. Let me use 0.01 to buy. It means I'm expecting this chart to keep going up. And let me now use another 0.10 to buy again. Now I'll show you an example. Now can you see this is 0.01. I'm on minus 0.1 cents. You can see the loss is small, but when I'm using lot size of 0.1, you can see the loss. You can see that 0.01 is smaller than 0.1. Can you see now? So when it's in profit too, it means when it starts going up, you can see it's in loss because the market has not passed above the buy region. Market has not passed above the buy region. Can you see? That's why it's saying loss. But once the market passes above this buy region, these candles, once they pass above this buy region, it will be in profits. So this one will be in much profits because it is in higher lot size, and this one will be in little profits because it is in smaller lot size. Do you understand? Now let me show you this one that is in profit of 6 USD. So let me close this one. You swipe to the right, close with loss, swipe like this, close with loss. Now let me show you this one that is in profit. Now this is Euro USD. Can you see why I bought? This is my buy position here. I bought at this point. See the way it went up. You can see it went massively up. You can see how it went up. You can see. So market has passed above my buy region here. Then I'm in profit already. You can see it. Yeah. So don't forget, this is a demo account. Yeah, this is just for example and just for practice. And what again? What do we have? Yeah. So lot size, I've talked about lot size, I've talked about spread, I've talked about currency pair. You don't really need spread, but just know that when the spread is very big, you don't need to trade at that time. So next one is we move to leverage. Why do you think if we deposit, we withdraw more than we deposit if we have profits? The leverage is the way our money multiplies while trading. Leverage does not need to be very much. 1000 is very leverage 1000 is very much. The normal leverage is 1 to 500, so that we minimize loss and make profits. The higher the leverage, the higher the profits or loss, and vice versa. Yeah, so while we're registering our accounts, the most important thing to consider is leverage. Our leverage must be 1:500, not 1:1000, 1:500. So that is only during registration. So leverage is what brings profitability. Leverage is what brings profitability. If I'm on 1:200 with a leverage, if I'm on leverage 1:200 on this account, the profit will be very small. But if I'm on leverage 1000 on these accounts, the profits will be very plenty. But this is a 1:500, so it's just normal. It's normal. But you don't really need leverage. You just need to know leverage, because it's very, very important. You can use it to make money, and you can use it to blow your accounts. So what's the next step? Buy. Yeah, I've explained that. In buying in the foreign means you're expecting the prices to keep going up. Yes, I've explained that. Sell is when you're expecting it to keep coming down. Yeah, I've explained that. So next one is stop loss and take profits. Yes, that's the SL and TP. Now, what is stop loss? Stop loss is, as a trader, you need to have a very good stop loss, because once you are trading, and sometimes this market is very crazy, you can be trading and it goes against you. So what do you do in that situation? You are going to set what stop loss. You know that, okay, once this market hits the stop loss, then my trade is going to close in loss automatically by itself. So let me take an example now. If I'm buying, it means my stop loss is going to be down, which means if I'm buying at this point, it means I'm expecting the market to go up to that point. Then my stop loss should be somewhere here, because if it shouldn't buy to this point, then it means it wants to continue selling down to this point. So once it continues selling, it will hit my stop loss and take me out of the trade like that. So let me give you an example. Let's assume our stop loss is going to be here, 0.91373. So this is where your stop loss is going to be, the first one, 373. Then you buy. Order is open. Can you see? So you can see the SL is already there. It means when the market doesn't keep going up to these points, you are buying now and you're waiting for profits, maybe to this point, then it just keeps selling. After you've done your analysis, it keeps selling. So once it hits this stop loss, it's going to close automatically by itself in loss, because it is going against your analysis, and you don't want to lose more. Because if you don't set your stop loss and it keeps going down, you keep getting more losses. But when you have your stop loss here, once it touches these points, it will close automatically. So take profit also. It means when you're in a buy position and you're expecting it to buy at least to this point, or to this point, then it means that point is your level of take profit. Take profit is the opposite of stop loss. Loss is the opposite of profit. So when you are trading and you've set your stop loss, what you need to set again is TP. So you can just come here. This is USDCHF, swipe it, use that pencil. Then this is the TP at this point here. So let's check our TP. Where do you think TP can be? Maybe you've done your analysis and you're expecting the TP to be here, 0.91815. That's the price, 0.91815. So you come here, click on modify, 0.91815 here, then modify. Done. Can you see? So the TP is already here. It means when you've taken a buy position at this point, you've done your analysis and saying that, okay, this market is going to buy. Then when it comes to this point, it will start selling. So that point will be your take profit. That's the TP. So that's where your level is going to be. Then you wait for it to move up. You can see it's moving slowly. It can use hours, maybe 4 hours, 5 hours before it gets to your take profit. But sometimes too, you can also close once it's in profit. Maybe it reaches this point. And you can't wait, then you just close in profit. Yeah, so this one now, let's take a look. I didn't set TP here because I'm expecting to still go up, so I didn't set any TP. Can you see? I didn't set any take profit anywhere. So you can see my stop loss is already here. It means this is where the initial stop loss was before, at this point. But when the trade started moving up, I move the stop loss to this point. It means once the market comes back to hit this stop loss here, it's going to close in profit again, not loss. It's only when it is not yet above this buy order, that's when it can be in loss, because it has not bought at all. But now market has bought. Market has bought. So on no reason should I have any loss again. So I shifted the stop loss to this point. Once it touches this stop loss, it's going to close in profit, but it is going to close in what? Little profit. It might close in maybe 4. This one is on 6 here. We have 6 here. It might close in just 4. Do you understand? It might close in just 4, because it will come down a little to touch these points. Yeah, how to play stop loss, I've told you that one. So if broker offers leverage one ratio 500, that means for every $1, yes, trader receive 500. Yes, that's the way leverage works. It helps you to multiply your money fast. That's why you see some traders having crazy profits. Is the leverage. Their leverage might be 1 to 1,000. So before you start something new, let's look at the trading tips here. Know the market, know what you are doing, know when you want to buy, know when you want to sell. It's not that you just enter the market and start buying and selling at any time. No. Make a plan and stick to it. Yes, you know that, okay, I'm trading only USD CHF, I'm trading only Euro USD, I'm trading only AUD card. Yes, that's your plan. It's not that you just come to the market and use USD CHF and start trading it. No. So you should have a plan and stick to it. Then practice. Once you practice, you have more confidence. Yeah, so I think I've talked about the basics. Then we'll start moving towards the advanced, which is the support and resistance. So do well to practice all these things I've taught you. Just try to buy and sell, try to play stop loss and take profits. Try to Okay, and one more thing is the time frame. Let's see NZUSD open chart. So what do we have here? This what we call a chart. Is a chart or a graph. All these stuff like this is a chart. So these ones are the red ones are what? The red and greens are called candlesticks. Yeah, this one is called wick. You can see it's called wick. Well, this green one and red ones are called candlestick, but these ones on top are called the wicks. Don't forget, they are called the wicks. While the green and red ones are called candlesticks. These ones are the wicks. Those ones are the wicks. Okay, now you just tap on your screen, you see a circle coming out. You click on 1 minute. If you are clicking on 1 minute, it means a candlestick. So I told you the meaning of candlestick now, the green or red one. Candlestick is going to form for 1 minute. If you put it on 5 minutes, it means the candlestick is going to form for 5 minutes. Can you see the way it is moving? It means it's going to close by 2:25 here, 2:25. Then another one will start by 2:30. You can see this one now. Let's stylishly wait for 2:25. Then you see that it will form another candle ASAP. Let's keep moving. 2:15. So this one candlestick is going to form for 15 good minutes. Then once it's 2:30 now, yeah, we are using the normal time. We are not using, because I put 2:30 minutes, so I'm waiting for it on my own. No, we are using the normal time. So if it's on 1 hour, it is going to be opening and closing by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. It's not that because you put it on 1 hour now, it means it's going to open another candlestick by 3:25. No, it's going to form another candlestick by 3. So now let's check that 5 minutes candlestick. Can you see another one has formed? Can you see? Another one has started forming. Can you see? Another one has started forming. So once it's 2:30 again, another one will form. So once you put it in 30 minutes and so on and so forth, even 1 day, it means one candle is going to form for 1 day. Can you see? So once it's today, like once it's 11 or 12 o'clock, another candle starts forming in the midnight. So this one now, once it's 3 o'clock, another candle starts forming. You should know that. Yeah, I think that's about that. So just try to practice and you're going to get it.